Just trying to stabilize the face. Okay, wait. Yeah, it's really important to stabilize the face. You know why? Because when your head is straight, you will think straight. Yeah, this is the joke, man. But anyways, back to the topic. Or at least back to starting the topic. So I hope you guys are doing well. I actually don't say that often, but I truly mean it, you know? So to whoever is watching, yeah. But I know you guys are a little bit impatient, so let's just go straight into the topic, which is let your inner kid die in your mind, but live rent free in your heart. What does that mean? I had this epiphany lately where I was just observing people in general, and I thought, look at their face. They're so hard on themselves. They're so they act tough. They embody this energy where they need to act like an adult, you know, they need to be serious. And I have this side of me as well, which is a serious side. You know, they hear in society that, you know, in order to become an adult, you need to not only have your driving license, but you need to toughen up. You need to man up. You know, if you're a guy, you need to woman up. If you're a woman, like a girl, and they have these ideas and like words coming to you know coming and assaulting their minds, and they go, well, I have to act this way. I need to act in a way that I need to be strong. I need to be hard with myself. I need to face life's difficulties, you know, head on. So as they think that year after year, you know, what tends to happen is that they let go of their inner kid. They disconnect from the activities that used to give them so much happiness, so much joy, so much connection to their heart, to who they are, because a connection to your heart is inevitably a connection to who you truly are. You know what I'm saying? But this connection or this art to be connected disappears. When you're a kid, this art is pretty natural. We are all artists, you know, when we're kids, you know. No matter if you had like a bad childhood or not, the truth remains the same. Exploring yourself is so natural because as a kid, because it is something that is your main job in a way. You focus on this, you focus on drawing, you focus on listening to music or dancing, or even better, singing. I used to sing back when I was a kid, you know. It was so natural to me. But now I realize, oh, okay, like because of how society is conditioned, you shouldn't be doing that as an adult because, you know, you're growing up in a way. So we are being sabotaged in a way. And as an adult grows up, they tend to disconnect from this side of them, considering that it's normal. That is the scary part, considering that it's normal. They have this twisted definition that maturity means killing the kid altogether, your inner kid altogether. Meaning, okay, I have so much responsibilities now. I have so much stuff to do. I have so much exams to prepare for. I have so much work to accomplish in my job. I have so much to act upon, to the point where I am more in the doing than the being. And a kid is more in the doing, or at least the energy of the kid, sorry, is more in the energy of the being rather than the doing. So, as we grow up, we tend to disconnect from this. We tend to forget about this. We tend to let society's conditioning and stuff bury that. And we even find it weird to actually reconsider or cultivate or bring back or nurture the kid in us. Why? Because it is considered childish. And that's the nuance that I want to bring here. Being childish and acting childlike is pretty damn different, because the childlike energy is more related to your creative, spontaneous, and your true heart energy embodied in through your behaviors. And the childish energy is a lack of maturity, is the kid being in your mind rather than the kid being in your heart, because a kid being in your mind is not a good way to go about things, trust me. This is simply a sign of immaturity, but a kid sitting high on the mighty seat of your heart is a sign of a balanced, true maturity. Because you cannot be mature and evolved if you're disconnected from what brought you so much joy back when you were a kid. Because there's a huge innocence in being a kid. Just watch kids go around. There are a lot of the embodiment of what you could be, because they are looking around and seeing everything, even you know, like back when you were a kid, everything around you was a possibility of doing or being something, you know. So that energy is still the same, but it's just buried under tons and tons of society's conditioning, and simply a forgetful um, characteristic of the mind. So to get back to that kid and to nurture it, as I'm saying, you need to nurture it, which means get back to doing what you used to like back when you were a kid, something that made you forget your surroundings. For example, drawing, or having fun like dancing or singing or shouting or screaming in your pillows. Although I don't think it is a sign of a healthy kid, but anyways, you can, if you like to do that, no judgment here. Or you like to scramble and fall and and play, be physical. So you can find these activities. If you, let's say, you like to be physical when you were a kid, well, you can train for martial arts, let's say. If you liked to draw, you can start, get back to drawing, and sign up for drawing classes, let's say, or drawing contests. Or if you like to, you're always interested in animals, you can, play with them. The goal here is to bring back that energy, and you have to nurture it more, in a more thorough, in a more conscientious way. Before it was natural. Now, obviously, you're evolving into something more responsible, someone more, having more of life's responsibilities, more of life's, you know, um, events, and you have basically more things to do. That's obviously part of the game. But at the same time, get back to nurture and honor and cultivate and keep that kid in you. By doing that, your heart warms up, and you bring back a piece of you, of the puzzle of that is you, and a lot of things will fall into place, and you will become more relaxed, more balanced, less stressed, more considerate towards who you are and other people. And whenever whatever you're doing right now, whatever passion you're following, whatever job you're striving towards, whatever degree you're striving towards. By doing that, connecting to your inner kid and putting the kid in your heart, in your, that is in your mind, in your, putting it in your heart, like directing it in your heart, will allow you to go through life in a more grounded way, anchoring you to anchoring you in your truer nature. So by having this foundation and remembering and reminding yourself who you used to be, things will unfold in a way that you would never have expected. So keep that in mind, guys, and let that idea sink in for a while. Let your heart warms up, and you'll see that by cultivating that in your heart, the kid in your heart, and keeping the warrior, let's say, in your mind, you will have a more balanced, more profound definition of maturity that not a lot of people have told you. This is what I truly believe. And until next time, guys, let the kid in your heart shine again. Take care.